Well, Brandon, a Valley nurse, was on the front lines taking care of COVID patients in the hospital until she became a patient herself.
She barely, I mean barely, survived this virus and shows us what her life is looking like right now. Our Brianna Whitney with her story.
The hum of this machine now follows her everywhere she goes.
It's a lot to get a glass of water. I mean, it's the little things that you realize that you just take for granted.
She can't go far, but how far she's come is by all accounts a miracle.
They gave me a 50-50 chance, and the doctor said that, he didn't think I was going to make it.
Jane Most is a nurse at Phoenix Indian Medical Center. Months ago, she was taking care of COVID patients.
I think it was June 21st. I just woke up with a little bit of neck pain and a headache. 3 hours later, I had 103.2 temperature.
Jane tested positive for coronavirus.
They were going to discharge me because I was kind of doing fine, and then all of a sudden I just went shh.
She was put on a ventilator and even told friends on Facebook she thought she was losing the battle. They put her on an ECMO machine for 7 days, but then she got a blood infection and went septic. How she survived is unexplainable.
It's hard when I've lost 5-6 weeks of my life, where life was going on without me, and I have no idea.
Jane now has these large oxygen tanks in her house, and in terms of the air she's needing, she goes through about 15 to 20 of these a day. Doctors say she can plan on being on oxygen for up to 6 months.
My basket.
She has to use a walker and a leg brace to get around with her oxygen tank just feet away. And the thought of going back out in the world is terrifying, unsure she could beat the virus a second time. But for the nurse who is used to taking care of everyone else, she believes that favor was returned, and that's why she's alive.
Honestly, I really think it was everyone praying for me and the incredible nurses that are out there. They saved my life. So I'll be forever grateful. I mean, how do you say thank you for that?
Brianna Whitney for Arizona's Family.